The cast of Superman and Lois has wrapped filming on Season 3 as the first episode airs. James Gunn responds to Superman Legacy casting rumours. And Dwayne Johnson speaks about the Henry Cavill situation. Welcome to the Speeding Bulletin, your Superman highlights video bringing you up to speed on everything that took place in the world of Superman from March 7th to March 13th, 2023. Hi, I'm Steve Younis. Before we check out these news stories and more, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell so you'll receive a notification each time we post a new video. In movie news, another Superman Legacy rumour has been debunked by DC Studios co-CEO James Gunn, this time regarding casting. When a fan on Twitter asked if it was true that a casting call had been issued looking for actors 20 to 30 years of age to play Superman, James Gunn replied by saying, "No, a casting director hasn't even been hired." While no casting has taken place yet and no casting director has been hired, it appears that James Gunn may have been outed as the movie's director by comic book writer Tom King. In an interview with Comic Pop Returns, King, who has been part of a writers group working with James Gunn on upcoming DCU movie projects, referred to Gunn as both the writer and director of the upcoming Superman Legacy feature film. We await an official announcement to confirm this. In a new interview with Looper.com, Michael Shannon spoke about returning to play General Zod in the Flash movie. He said, "I was a little confused. As memory serves me, I think I died in Man of Steel. Are they sure they got the right guy? But then they explained to me the whole multiverse phenomenon, which I was a little behind the times on that. It was nice to revisit the character. I wasn't there for a terribly long time. I was in and out in a couple of weeks, so it was a nice way to spend a bit of my summer in England. Director Andy Muschietti is a lovely guy and a great artist visually, and I had a blast." Variety caught up with Dwayne Johnson on the red carpet at the Academy Awards this week and asked him for his thoughts on the whole Henry Cavill situation.
All that I could do and that we could do when we're making Black Adam was to put our best foot forward, surround ourselves with the best people, and then also deliver the best movie we could. Our audience score was in the 90s. Critics, took a couple of shots. That's just the business of it, though. But I think it's almost like when you have a pro football team and your quarterback wins championships, the head coach wins championships, and you have a new owner. And the new owner comes in, says, "Not my coach, not my quarterback. I'm going to go with somebody new."
Nice analogy, even if he overstates Black Adam's success. Warner Bros. Discovery officially announced it has meticulously remastered Max Fleischer's treasured set of 17 animated Superman shorts from the original 35mm source elements. Max Fleischer's Superman 1941 to 1943 will be available to purchase digitally on HD and on Blu-ray May 16th. We'll let you know when it's available to pre-order. Warner Bros. Discovery Home Entertainment returns to WonderCon 2023 with its traditional big screen debuts of DC animated films, including the world premiere of Justice League RWBY Superheroes and Huntsman Part 1 during the March 24th to 26th event in Anaheim, California. The screening will be followed by a panel discussion amongst cast and filmmakers. The animated film will premiere on Saturday, March 25th at 1:30 p.m. in North 200A. Justice League RWBY Superheroes and Huntsman Part 1 will be available to purchase digitally and on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray Combo Pack and Blu-ray on April 25th, or yours through our website. The Superman homepage and Hayden Orpheum Picture Palace have teamed up to give Australian Superman fans a chance to win one of 5 double passes to the Superman the Movie 45th Anniversary and Superman 2 The Donner Cut double feature on Sunday, April 23rd at 6 p.m. Hosted by myself, the event will celebrate the 45th anniversary of Superman the Movie starring Christopher Reeve, plus its sequel Superman 2 The Richard Donner Cut, both remastered in stunning 4K. To enter the contest for a chance to win one of 5 double passes, you simply need to answer a question and fill out a form on our website. All-Star Superfan podcast sat down with Superman 4 The Quest for Peace actor Mark Pillow to chat about all things Nuclear Man. We learn how Mark landed the role of the supervillain with the most metal hairdo of the 1980s, how he broke his foot during an epic moon battle with Christopher Reeve, his thoughts on the reaction to the film, the mythical 134-minute cut, and of the gratitude and love he still holds for the movie more than 35 years later. You can listen to the podcast at our website. Endless Mile Studios released a 16-minute short fan film titled Laundry Day that Superman fans will want to check out. When two strangers have a meet-cute at a laundromat, they discover that they have something uncommon in common. Full of the anxiety of meeting someone you like and ruining it.
Oh,
Your...
underwear?
Watch the short film at our website. On the TV side of things, the premiere episode of Season 3 of Superman and Lois aired on the CW on Tuesday night, titled Closer. In this episode, Clark and Lois are now working at the Smallville Gazette together and enjoying small town life. But the Kent's romantic bliss only shines a light on how isolating the secret can be, as Chrissy struggles to balance a new love interest and her friendship with Lois. Look for our review of this episode to be posted on our website in the coming days. Well, we've just seen the first episode of this new season. The cast has already wrapped filming for the entire third season. Posting a couple of group photos on her Instagram account, Emmanuelle Chikri, who plays Lana Lane Cushing, wrote, "And it's a wrap on Season 3 of Superman and Lois. What a journey this season was, one that promises to be an absolute thrill ride for you guys. This cast, this brilliant, goofy, hilarious cast has completely captured my heart. I couldn't feel more blessed or lucky to work and play with this group." The CW released the official descriptions and 14 images for the second episode of Season 3 of Superman and Lois, titled Uncontrollable Forces. In this episode, Clark and Chrissy both notice a small crack in Lois's game face. Meanwhile, Sarah and Jordan have an awkward encounter. Lastly, Lana receives a panicked phone call. The second episode of Season 3 is scheduled to air on Tuesday, March 21st. We also have the description for the third episode, which is titled In Cold Blood. In this episode, Lois and Chrissy pursue a new lead in the Mannheim investigation against Clark's wishes, while Jonathan, Jordan and Nat's attempt at a kind gesture is complicated by an unexpected obstacle. Lastly, Lana, Sarah and Kyle adjust their own new normal. This episode is scheduled to air on Tuesday, March 28th. EW.com posted the first image released of Michael Cutlitz as Bold Lex Luthor for Season 3 of Superman and Lois. Cutlitz said, "I cannot wait to share with the fans how much fun we've been having. Personally, I've always felt Lex was just misunderstood." While he won't be appearing early in the new season, showrunner Brent Fletcher revealed that Lex will show up where we least expect him. He said the whole point of it was this is different than anything that you've seen in live action for Lex. It's a slow burn before Lex shows up, so it's earned, but his whole point of view in the world is different. His demeanour, his tone is different, and he's going to be the greatest oppositional force to Superman and Lois that they're ever going to face. The DC Kids YouTube channel uploaded a video from the DC Superhero Girls animated series in which Kara, with the help of Karen, learns that brawn alone cannot guarantee a victory. In many cases, brains are just as important, if not more.
I mean, I have the exact same powers as him. I come from the exact same planet. I practically have the exact same backstory. Oops, my bad.
You can watch the full video clip at our website. In comic book news, DC has enlisted famed actor Michael Dorn, the voice of Steel on Superman the Animated Series, to write the highly anticipated Steel works with art by Sami Basri. The metropolis of the future is here today, but can it survive a terrorist who's out for revenge against the builder, John Henry Irons, aka Steel, and his company Steelworks, and who possesses secrets that could undo everything John has worked so hard to build? We'll bring you more info about this comic book when it comes to hand. CGC Comics announced the first ever custom provenance label, which will go on graded books from the recently discovered Fantast collection, featured in the upcoming documentary Selling Superman. The owners of the collection were allowed to design their own label for this unique honour, and the story behind the label is quite interesting. For more information about the origin and meaning of the Fantast custom CGC label and a sneak peek trailer of the still in production documentary, visit sellingsuperman.com. Superman comic books available this week from March 14th include Bruce Wayne Not Super graphic novel and Superman Lost #1, which is available in a variety of different variant covers. Our reviewer Mark Lax has already submitted his review of Superman Lost #1, giving it a 2 out of 5, saying, "This was not a bad first issue, it just felt a little flat. I can see where this story could pick up steam in the issues to follow." You can read his full review at our website now. These Superman money banks will protect your loose change from greedy villains. Get the Spoonteak Superman Shadow Box Bank for $19.99. And how about this Enesco Superman Coin Bank, yours for $17.99. These and other Superman money banks are available through the Superman homepage online shopping page at supermanhomepage.com/shop. Before we get into the rest of this week's news, if you're finding this video interesting or entertaining in any way, then please leave a thumbs up and a comment below, and don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. Also, if you'd like to support the Superman homepage, then you can become an official member of our YouTube channel with different levels of perks. All you have to do is click the join button below, or become a sponsor through patreon.com/Superman homepage. So in the rest of this week's news, Superman fans in Hartford, Connecticut, Toronto, Canada, or Aberdeen, Scotland will want to get along to local conventions taking place this weekend, as a number of Superman-related celebrities will be in attendance. Comic book creators Peter Tomasi, Agnes Gabowska, Janoi Lindsay and Ty Templeton will be special guests at Toronto Comic Con, appearing on all 3 days, March 17th and March 19th. Young Justice fans in Scotland will want to get along to Comic Con Scotland North East, as voice actor Nolan North will be in attendance. North will be a special guest appearing on Saturday, March 18th and Sunday, March 19th, while actor James Masters, who played Brainiac on the TV series Smallville, will be a special guest at 90s Con in Hartford, Connecticut, which takes place across March 17th to 19th at the Connecticut Convention Center in Hartford, Connecticut. Outright Games, the leading publisher of family-friendly interactive entertainment, released the official trailer for DC's Justice League Cosmic Chaos.
Good luck getting out of this one, loser league.
Let's party.
Mixie is here to annoy me, specifically.
The game is now available to play on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, Xbox XS, and Steam. Order yours through our website. Entertainment Earth are now taking pre-orders for the Lex Luthor Forever Evil Page Punches 3-inch scale action figure with comic book. This Lex Luthor action figure features 5 points of articulation for kicking and punching motion, and comes with a comic book that can be resealed in the clamshell blister packaging. Priced at $9.99 US and expected to ship in June, pre-order your Lex Luthor Forever Evil Page Punches 3-inch scale action figure with comic book through our website. Prime Mind Studio is taking pre-orders for their Dark Knight's Death Metal Superman statue. This headbanging piece, joining their Museum Master line, is a 1/3 scale Death Metal Superman from Dark Knight's Death Metal. Priced at $1,499 US and expected to ship in the third quarter of 2024, you can pre-order your Dark Knight's Death Metal Superman statue by Prime Mind Studio today. The statue is also available in a deluxe version that comes with 2 additional heads bearing different expressions, as well as 2 display headstands, so that you can choose to display your Death Metal Superman with the most metal look possible. Whether you want him with an angry look or a stern look, screaming or teeth clenching, this deluxe version has you covered. This one is $200 more expensive than the standard version. XM Studios is taking pre-orders for their Superman Dark Knight's Death Metal statue. Each statue is individually hand-painted, comes with XM's famous quality finish, and is presented in a bold, dynamic and story-laden style. Limited to 199 copies and priced at around $1,260 US, you can pre-order your Superman Dark Knight's Death Metal statue through XM Studios. A360 Media has published a special The Story of Superman magazine celebrating the character's 85th anniversary in 2023. Priced at $13.99 US, The Story of Superman magazine is on newsstands now until June 12th. You can order yours online through Magazine Shop. Dimensional Ink Games announced the availability of a new event and new episode involving Mr. Mxyzptlk for the DC Universe Online massive multiplayer online game. Mr. Mxyzptlk is back this year to taunt Metropolis with his riches. Look for Mixie Leprechauns in your mission journal and complete it to earn Lucky Clovers. You can play DC Universe Online on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One and Windows PC. That's all the news there was for another bumper week, March 7th to March 13th. I'm Steve Younis. See you next week.